One of the biggest shocks I faced when trying out for the Biggest Loser was not just how much my weight had climbed, but really how bad my health had become too.
I've brought you guys to the emergency room today because 3/4 of you have high blood pressure. A half of you have severe obstructive sleep apnea. In addition, fatty liver, which is a relatively unusual complication of being overweight.
After losing 136 pounds on the Biggest Loser, I transformed my life and my health forever. And now traveling all over the country with the Biggest Loser RunWalk race series, we get to meet some of the most incredible people with some of the most inspiring stories. And that couldn't be more true than with Joey Crain from Jackson, Mississippi. He transformed his life, his health, and his family.
I'm Joey Crain, I'm 37 years old, I'm from Forest, Mississippi, and I lost 95 pounds. I was a big kid, kind of overweight all my life, and a lot of it came on after the kids. The full-time career came along, and we live in Mississippi. I mean, everything is deep fried here, so yes, there's issues with that. I weigh 295 pounds. We have a liver condition that runs in our family, and the only known cure for that is to lose weight. I felt devastated when I went to the doctor and found out that I had the liver condition that had taken my grandfather's life, it had taken my uncle's life. My mother had to have a liver transplant, so it was a do or die situation. I had 4 kids at home. There was no way that I was gonna leave my kids and wife without their father at an early age. I started watching the show when it first came out, was an avid fan, watched it every season. It helped me by seeing them on the show, how they did low impact things to begin with, and then gradually get them to a more active state where they're running and things of that nature. I met Patrick about a year ago. It was really inspirational to see him, and it just kind of coincided. His season was about the time that I got my news that I needed to make a change. They put me in touch with a nutritionist there in the doctor's office, and she helped me plan my diet and just started tracking calories and calories in, calories out. It's simple math. I would check out the website, and it was hard with the family. You know, they would have their meal that they would eat because they don't have weight issues, and I would be sitting there with chicken breast bland. So I had to do things to spice it up, and the website was a definite help. When I saw that the Biggest Loser RunWalk was coming to Jackson, I just knew I had to sign up. My son had been wanting to do a half marathon, so we signed up as soon as registration opened pretty much. Once I started and got to the 5K level, I knew I could run 30 minutes without stopping. Completing a race like this is just another enhancer to tell you, yes, you can do it. You don't want to go back to where you were. I'm going to try to continue to run the races. I have my son that likes to run with me, so I want to see him progress. I want to keep him involved and active as much as possible with me.
I think my dad is awesome for losing all this weight and running these races and being in such great shape. He works really hard for us, and he is running so he can be there for us.